Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I noticed that my channel focuses mainly on reptiles, but I've had many requests on my tarantula collection, which is where I started at the age of 14. And although my collection has depleted quite a bit, I still have 4 little ones to show you. I'm going to see if I can get my Texas Brown out. They are optimistic burrowers, so there is a pretty big chance he's going to run right back into his burrow. So we'll try, and then if I can't get him out, then I will put a picture of him. He's very small. See, he's already trying to run back into his burrow. They're great for handling, though, when they're older. Oh, look, maybe, no. He said no. Okay, well, I think I will just leave that lid open and see if he comes back out, and then maybe I'll be able to hold him. The next one I have to share with you is, let's make sure, and I'll just put the lid lightly on there so if he decides to come back out, is my B.Klassi, which is a gorgeous tarantula. The coloring on these are so pretty. I've raised her from 1 inch to what she is now. And it almost has like a tint of pink. When you look at them or take pictures of them, they have a hint of pink. They're very fast. A lot of people will recommend the Brachypelma species for beginners. I personally don't recommend that due to the fact of their speed. They are very fast, and you do not want to drop them because you can shatter their abdomen. All of their organs are located on what some people want to call their butt, but it's actually an abdomen. And that's my pretty little girl that I'm raising. She just molted out to be a girl, so I'm very excited. It took 3 tries to get a girl, and I finally got one. So she'll be long-lived and gorgeous and huge. Okay, so you go back in there, babies. Go back in there. Okay. I only keep New World species, and if you're ever wondering what New World, the difference between New World and Old World has gorgeous colors. I mean, these have very beautiful colors as well, but Old World has beautiful colors, but they're very aggressive tarantulas, ones that you cannot hold, and more than likely you will be feeding with tongs. You wouldn't be able to do any of this handling that I'm doing, which I do not do often because they can flick hairs off of their abdomen. That is their first line of defense with New World species. Okay, so the next one I have is my Lizzie girl, who's been flicking hairs, and I'm not really sure why. She's been doing that lately, but she couldn't be any sweeter. This is the Chilean red, which also got recategorized along with the B. Smithi, Mexican red knee. And they'll usually climb right up the side of the cage, but I'm not going to make her do all that work today. I just help her. They literally will climb up the side of the cage. They're very slow. I think this is an excellent beginner tarantula, but the only thing is they are very expensive. A lot of people will tell you the best beginner tarantula will be the rose hair. The rose hair is not the best beginner tarantula. That's what I began with. It can go from one day being completely nice, handleable, happy, to total mood swing. So for beginners, I would either suggest a Youthless red dwarf, or let's see, they recategorized it, so now it's a Chilean red dwarf. I don't know the new categorization. So that's what this pretty looks like, and they also come in a couple different colors if the red isn't what you're into, but these are quite expensive. You can go for an Arizona blonde. They're $50, and if it's local, then you don't have to pay shipping. So I mean, $30 for a rose hair that could possibly turn angry on you, or $50 for a tarantula that will be absolutely slow, sweet, and they eat once a month. It's just a great thing, and they're beautiful. They're my very favorite. I actually had one, and if you've seen in my past videos, you know, that's kind of why I started getting into the reptiles more, because my Yolandi passed away. All right, I think I'm gonna take Lizzie back in. Put Lizzie back in. And you're not going to cup and hold them like this unless you are an experienced owner. I'm going to show you a trick. So when you're new, you're going to want to just tap the abdomen a little bit, not hard at all, and let them crawl into your hand. Now, see, personally, I've been raising tarantulas a long time, so I can just cup and hold. Takes a little bit of experience, but you don't ever want to harm them. If you ever see a tarantula upside down in its cage, don't throw it in the trash. I've seen so many articles about people just throwing them in the trash. What they're doing is they're shedding their exoskeleton because their body has outgrown their outer shell. So if you see it upside down and there's no legs curling in or anything like that, you're fine. Don't throw it away, and don't mess with it for at least a week to a week and a half afterwards, because their bodies are still really fragile due to the molt. It's a lot of work on them. It's very hard for them. So hopefully I'll be getting an Arizona blonde again when we move to our new house, but I'm not trying to acquire anything new until we move. Oh, this one's a little bit heavy. You all have seen Jonesy before, my Mexican red knee, and she decided to fill her entire leaf full of water, so that's excellent. And just to give you an idea what I was talking about with the speed, since, you know, I mean, if you think this is great for a beginner, they're still up there, probably around 150 bucks. At least I got a deal with this one. I don't have to take that bowl out because I see that she is webbed all over it. But you can still kind of see some of the speed already. She's like, let me out, Mom. This is Jonesy. And don't fall, Jonesy. Don't flick hairs at me. See her flicking the hairs? This is why I don't hold often. It actually feels like bristles. When you see these legs lifting like this, and then these two of the front lifting, you know there's an issue. You don't want to play with them anymore. But she seems to have adjusted to the fact that I have picked her up and is doing just fine. If you've ever gotten fiberglass on you from like being in the attic, these bristles are real similar to that. My biggest thing of why I don't hold them a whole bunch is because I like to keep their abdomen full of hair and very nice and pretty. I do hold them to the extent that they are still handleable, so I don't not ever hold them. I just choose to hold them less than I would others. I think I've gone over pretty much everything I want to. They always need water. A lot of people will say, oh, well, tarantulas don't need water, they get their water through their food, which is correct. They eat crickets and they do absorb a certain amount of water through their food. I personally have seen all of my tarantulas drink water before. So that's something to think about. A sling is a little bit harder to raise than the rest of them. I got her at about 2.5 inches, and she's getting quite big and healthy. She's a stout little girl. My oldest ones were Yolandi and then Ninji. Ninji was a pink toe, which is arboreal. All of these ones that I have here are terrestrial, which means they are ground-dwelling creatures. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about tarantulas, put it in the comments below. And if you want to see anything particular about tarantulas, let me know. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.